Hello, today is Wednesday, January 26, 2018. What can I say about today? Today is going to be what I expect to be a very typical Wednesday. We have vocabulary to work on today. Um, our new SBAC practice, which I've been working on for a week, is also going to be on the docket today. My goal is to only spend 15 minutes on it today. We spent 25 minutes on it like last time, and then we went to 50, and then it went to like 35. And I'm going to try and do it at 15. We'll see how well I do. On top of that, what else is there to really say? That's it, I guess. Like I have my, I made my plans out, and even though it's not really written out on paper, I pretty much have a set schedule for the remainder of the week and possibly until next 2 weeks. Just because I've just been doing all like mainly the book, and then I'm doing the SBAC practice. The only real thing that really takes a lot out of me is one, the SBAC practice, the actual teaching itself, and figuring out just which standards I'm addressing and I'm hitting when I do these SBAC practices and the book work. That's pretty cool and everything, but I guess I just want to talk for a little bit because this is going through my mind. It's about being a busy person in general. Um, Interestingly enough, a friend of mine got me into League of Legends, and I'm not gonna play it officially. I'm 30, and part of me wishes like I should have gotten into this stuff when I was like 21. That game came out in like 2009. I had so much time, and I feel kind of sad that I never got into it earlier. Because honestly, the first time I played it was like maybe like 2 or 3 years ago, 3 days ago, not years, 3 days ago. And it is not the best time to get into a video game, honestly, especially something of that caliber. If I were a younger guy, I would have told my younger me, get into this game. It's really fun. It's just like good. It's just that attitude of like starting now. If you start now, you'll be better later. And I was just thinking about that because like I feel like that's one of my big regrets is like I should have gotten into like a game like this so much longer ago rather than fooling around with the other games that I had. And it's just sucks because now I know like I want to play it, and the gamer in me says I can get really good at this if I played it and I tried it and I just put some time into it. But the thing is, I want to be a good husband. I want to be a good teacher. I want to be I just want to be good at my career and be a good adult. I really don't think like I was like trying to like actively figure out how I could fit this in my schedule, and I said to myself, here I go again trying to fit a game into a schedule. And honestly, this is just me saying like I should have just played this when I was younger, when I had more time. When I was younger, I could play up to 8 or 9 hours a day. There were days where where I literally had like a 2 hour thing for my day, and then I had the rest of like the day free. Sometimes, I might have an all day thing, and then I'd go home and I still end up playing all night anyway because I'm free the whole next day anyway. Who cares? But these days, it's just there's a lot of stuff, and like I can think about I thought about it. I'm like, okay, I can actually fit this in. I could probably fit in like one game after school between the time I get home and when I take care of the dogs and eat, and by the time my wife gets home I should have played my one game. But here's the thing, like it's an opportunity cost. Like, is it really worth it for me to like do that? Like, sure, if I do it, I'll get good, and it will be awesome. Like months down the line, like it will be awesome. I'm gonna be good at the game. I don't know where I'll be at. Like it could be like something reasonable. I could have a great understanding. But that's the thing, though. Do I want to invest that time today as an adult when I could spend that hour doing something else that's much more productive, much more helpful, and all that? And there's just so many more things that are way more important, and like those matches can run up to 45 minutes. And you know what? When everything goes together, everything looks super fun. I just when I was playing it, I was just playing with bots just to like try it out because I know how long those games take, and it takes like 45 or so minutes. And with bots, it might be a little like shorter, but honestly, I'm not gonna, why would I play like that kind of game with that kind of reputation it has just to play bots? I would want to play straight up full on PvP where everyone's like tempers are getting flared, everyone is doing their best, everyone's trying their hardest, right? But I don't like, it's gonna be a trade off. Like, if I wanna get to that level of play, I'm going to have to make another trade off. Here's the thing, I just made that trade off by giving up the MMO so I could be better at other things, you know? That's just the thing, you know? It's just really, it sucks, I'd say. It's kind of sad. Man, I feel like I really missed out, and like, I'm a little sad. It's just, I know it's absurd. Like, a guy is sad about, like, oh, he can't play his video games, how immature. But, you know, just looking back, there were so many opportunities for me to get into this thing. And when the time finally comes for me to, like, when I get bitten by the bug, I will think it's the worst possible time to get into it, you know? Like, unless I can find a way to make this somehow, like something that could help me make some money, you know, I don't see any way I could enjoy that game past like playing it casually once a day or something. But man, I'm going a little long on this one. I'm not even talking about school, but you know, I guess it really is something that's kind of bothering me. You know, like I really should have. I really, you know, I don't really regret much in my life, and I will say that like not getting into these kind of games, I will say is a regret in my life because I didn't realize just how involved it is and everything. I could just imagine if I had started even like when I first started teaching, or if I had started in like 2010, 2011, like I could just imagine what kind of position I'd be in with that game. Like even though I'm like too busy, like I could imagine like even though I'd be too busy to play the game today, I could at very least watch like those streams. You know, it's becoming a very popular esport, and I'll understand it. I'll have more fun just be able to watch it. You know, at this point. But hey, you know, things change, and I don't know. Anyway, my vlog is going on really long talking about League of Legends. I feel like this is the most ironic thing in the world. You know. Anyway. That's what I had to say. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.